Hi, I'm Katie Abrameit, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm gonna bake some banana bread with you guys today, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. I really enjoy baking. I really enjoy cooking for my family and my friends. I think that feeding people is kind of a labor of love. That's one thing about me that you will get to learn if you know me, is that I'll bring you random desserts or just invite you over for dinner. I think that it's really special to be able to feed the people that you love. So today I'm actually making some banana bread. So I have my mushed up bananas in here with some pecans because we are in Texas and right in the area where pecans are very popular. Seguin has some of the world's largest pecan statues. And then in this bowl, I have some flour and some sugar and some baking soda. I have some farm fresh eggs here, and we're going to spray the pan that we're going to put it in. Just a second, I'm going to mix it all together while I talk. We'll see if I can manage that. But what else do I want you guys to know about me? Well, I am a realtor, obviously. I haven't always been a realtor. I just started in real estate about 2 years ago. I just celebrated my 2-year anniversary with Tarpon. It is one of the things I'm most thankful for in my life. I I decided to get my real estate license after um, trying out a few different careers. I was a teacher for a little while. I went to school. I graduated from Texas State, and then I started teaching. I taught in Marion and in Gonzales. I loved teaching. I loved working with the kids and getting to know the families and the parents. But I always kind of felt trapped in a classroom. I felt like there was more out there and that I should be out talking to people and getting to know people. But I didn't always want to be a realtor. I was trying to figure out what I should do. I moved with my sister to Nashville, and after living there for a couple of years, I really missed home. I missed this area a lot. And I decided that I knew that I wanted to move back here and I wanted to come and give back to the community that made me me. And so that's what I did. I decided, I'm going to move back. But I was talking to my parents and I said, I want to find a career that's going to be something I can do, for the rest of my life. I want something that is going to be a career, I guess is the way to put that. And my dad said, "Well, Katie, I've always told you, and I still think it's true, you should get your real estate license." And I told him no for a long time, actually. There's been many years that he said that to me. And my dad and I are very close, and he knows me very well. And some people would say I'm similar to him in some ways. And so I finally decided to listen to him, and it was probably one of the best decisions I ever made. I moved back to Seguin, Texas, and I started interviewing with brokerages, and I interviewed with a lot of different brokerages, but Tarpon Blue really stuck out to me as a place where I could grow my career and my knowledge, which I think knowledge is one of the greatest things you can have. It's to always learn and to do better for yourself. And that's one of my goals as a realtor is to always be well informed and to know what's going on. That's the oven. It's ready. So I better mix some of this stuff together. But so anyway, knowledge is, I think, one of the greatest things that you can give yourself is to be able to learn and to do things like that. But I really, really enjoy learning from people. And I've done that my whole life. I think that I've really tried to learn from my parents, my grandparents, the people around me, the people that I've worked with. You can never have an education better than a good mentor. You learn from a lot of good things. And I think that working with Tarpon Blue has given me a lot of those opportunities. Um, we get to work with people like Jesse Rydell and Terry Tate and uh, Andrea Smith, who is our broker, who's incredible. And then you get to work with people like Jim Price. And if you know Jim, you love Jim. And so he's really helped me break into the commercial real estate market. But anyway, so I feel like in the last 2 years, I've really expanded my real estate knowledge and I've really gotten to know my community again after being gone for 2 years. So, that all being said, I am excited and thrilled to be able to help the clients that I do help. Let's see if we can get this bananas all mixed up in this flour here. Sorry, I'm jumping around, but I'm trying to get this bread in there. I'm going to take 2 of these eggs and put in here. And we'll get it all mixed up and put in the pans in just a second. Okay, we have our bread all mixed up. I'm going to spray this pan with some Baker's Joy. It's really coming out of there. Baker's Joy actually always reminds me of my grandma. She always had a can of Baker's Joy. Could use Pam, but that one reminds me of her. So we'll use that one. When I'm not selling real estate, or dealing with clients and that type of thing, I really enjoy spending time with my family. I have a really sweet English bulldog. She and I spend a lot of time together. I did say already that I have 4 younger siblings, and I really like to do things with them. And I also just really like to do stuff around town. I like to go and see what's going on at what's about to be spring here in Texas right now. We have the trade days will start up. This pan's going to be a little smaller than others. That's the other thing about me. I bake with love, but sometimes it's not always perfect. So I really just like to spend time around the community, give back to the community as much as I can, and to just be involved and be present in life and those types of things. All right, we're going to put this bread in the oven and see how it turns out. Funny story, I actually got this recipe from a friend of mine in Nashville. I nannied for her family for a couple of years while I lived there. And they have 3 beautiful little boys. It was a great time. Put that in there. Try not to burn myself. And we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. It was great to get to visit with all of you, and we'll see y'all around town.